Meanwhile, citizens are leaving Detroit. Yep. This train line, I think I'm going to reroute. I'm going to reroute it now before we go any further. Next stream, Wax Seal Simulator. I'm going to run it near the mountainside. What? There's also supposed to be a wax seal stamp in there too. Yeah, there was one in there, custard. This one, but I presume that just came with a kit and you wanted me to use the other one. Because I thought...
That's for Squirrel!
Oh, dude, I thought it was just like a generic one. Is it like an S for squirrel?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I totally missed that. I looked at it and I thought it was like a Japanese dragon or something, so I ignored it. No, I thought you just bought a box set with a standard thing in it, and then add another one done. So I've actually got a squirrel one. I've actually got a squirrel one, and a doily paw print one. Exactly, from the desk of Lord Squirrel. Keeper of nuts. Thank you, Custard. That's brilliant.
Thank you, Custard!
You need Mr. Squirrel stamp with a hand on it? Lol. Yeah, now I know. I won't know now whether to whether to seal things with the doily paw print so it looks like Doyle did it, or seal it with a squirrel looks like I did it. I guess it depends who I want the blame to get. There we go. Relocate the train line. Just imagine never licking another envelope again. Yeah, just imagine every time you want to write a letter, though, having to get your candle out. Because that's what it entails. Am I going to do an office tour video? The problem with doing an office tour video is that wall needs painting, and that wall needs painting, and I need to empty this place and tidy it up properly. That's the big problem. It's very rare you watch live. Love to catch up with the videos. Nikki Learjet, well, thank you for staying subbed even though you can't watch live. Thank you. That's a good idea, HST. Maybe I'll write a letter to Mrs. May and wax seal it with a doily paw print. She might actually open it. Right, 6 lane with decorative trees. Because you are now entering the posh zone. Wait, let's just check out the lay of the land here. Just going to smooth it out a little bit. I don't mind some undulations, but I don't want it to be like looking horrible. I'm beginning to think more and more there should be a connection here as well as there. Or the other option is just come underneath and link it through to here. But then that's elevated, so it look a bit nasty. Writing a letter with a goose feather, then seal it with wax. Oh, dude, do you not think that would be awesome? Like a proper bottle of ink, a sharpened goose feather. I mean, that how old? And put it on some parchment. I dare you not to pay attention to a letter like that. I guess I need a 6-lane off-ramp or something. Highway. Can we elevate this one? Nope. This is the problem because he put a tunnel on it, it doesn't let you elevate it. This is a huge problem. I thought he had a T-junction one that didn't use a tunnel. Maybe that wasn't a highway one. Bob, I don't think the Queen does that. I reckon the Queen's not written a letter in a long time. The T-junction is not a highway, no. Baz, you should take your highway T and just make it so that there's a version without a tunnel so you can elevate it. Mr. Ryback, 56 months. My G27 died after 6 years, but my new Thrustmaster TX Leather Edition and Thrustmaster Shifter just showed up from Amazon. Get in. Harry Smiler, welcome back. Mickey Learjet. Put this one in, Paul, for the rest. Good on you. Thank you for 34. Yeah, exactly, Bads. Exactly, mate. If you can do that in 10 minutes, your highway to 6-lane, but one that I can basically elevate. In other words, doesn't have a tunnel, and then I can snap it in there. Now on this bit, I want to go 6-lane to 4-lane. Which is 6-lane without tunnel. Actually, I think with this one I'd want a 6 to 4 without tunnel, 6 to 4 with tunnel. Yeesh. I think we'll do that.
Welcome back, Nutter.
And then for the 4-lane. This is going to be a posh area.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Let's go with the lane arrows because these are always totally broken. Jim Jones, thank you for 8 months. Another great year. Thank you for your support, Jim. Do you think the next version of Skylines, they'll actually save it? They save the arrow indicators as part of the prefab to save all this pain? That looks okay. Now I've got to make this look presentable. This game is old. Potato picker. I would say a game like Sega Outrun, I would call that old. I wouldn't call this old. I think if you think a 4-year-old game is old, you've probably not been around the industry that long, is my thought on that. Old is relative. Let's try and smack through there if we can. Try and create a cliff edge. Super Mario Brothers is old. Pong is definitely old. I'm pretty certain there are people like Euro Truck. We play that every week. That game is what, 5 years old? Over 5 years old now, Euro Truck, I think. It's older than this. No trees on bridges. I'm annoyed. ETS2 is 7 years old, is it? Are you serious? 2012? Oh my god. That's actually scary. 2012.
Welcome back.
That's shocking. 5 years on Steam though, isn't it? Wasn't it on Steam in 2013? Late 2013, was it? Or was it early 2014? I can't remember. Peter, welcome back. Jim Jones, another great year, thank you. They're constantly developing it, they are indeed. Mind you could say the same for Skylines, they keep dropping DLC. Ooh, that's nasty. I might keep it though. If we can get this thing to bridge it. With something that doesn't look utterly rubbish. Some pretty nasty elevation changes around here.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I wonder if it should create a little creek though. It's another opportunity to mess with water. Why would I miss up that opportunity?
Welcome back, Nutter.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get rid of the trees.
Nutter.
It'll look nice. It'll be a nice, pleasant residential area. Beast mode, thank you for 2 months. Wait a minute. Oh look, last time we saved it was pre-flower. That was a while ago. Let's see. Place a water source. Right there. Okay. One or two mistakes were made, but it's all good. You could even have this thing like just draining into here, couldn't you? Like a little creek just draining off. Okay, now I just need to raise the water table slightly. Be interested to see how this starts to flow through here. I'm playing with Skylines water again. You know it. Here we go. We've got our own little waterfall coming. Come on, you can do it. Let's get rid of some trees. Wrong tree, grommet. I don't think it's going to make it. It almost feels like it's hit an invisible wall. Oh no, wait a minute. It's going. It's going. It's taking its sweet time about it though. Maybe we need to create like a... Let's see. Go from like here. You would have thought that was enough. I can't really raise it up much further. Ay, ay, ay. Let's try that then. I think I'd also like it if it wasn't so like just a round blob at the end. Try and make it a little bit interesting. As if it's kind of like draining in from the hillside. There we go. It's getting there. the danger is, of course, I end up flooding things downstream.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
It's getting that. Let's get rid of some trees. It's relatively natural. Yeah, I could do Captain Flint, but I don't want to create too much water. I think that probably works okay as it is. I might just narrow this in a little bit. Oh, nice look. That looks good. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, now we get to go downstream now and look at what we flooded. We might have to wait a while though, before it suddenly floods Cloveridge Park. All that so that we could build this. It's pretty cool, I like it. Create a little island, yeah. I like what's going on though. It's nice. We'll deal with that in a second. Now ideally I'd like to sort of connect this through. I think we're going to have to upgrade these roads here a bit. Compulsory purchase orders are just a thing we're going to have to deal with. It's alright, when you come back your home will be bigger and better. Well, maybe it'll just be on a bigger road, but you don't tell them that. We shall make you an offer you can't refuse. Get out. Finally, the long road trip from Amsterdam to Ancona is done, Yoshi. What's that, the event? Not so happy with that elevation. It's going to look nasty no matter what I do. Is my game modded? I do have mods, not too many. Okay. Now we need a 4-lane to 4-lane T-junction. I wonder if Baz has one of those. Don't think he does. Hey, Darkov. 6-lane to 4. Maybe we'll just have to use the 6-lane to 4 and downgrade it. Slope is too steep, apparently. Wait, what? Doesn't make any sense. What's my take on public transportation? In what sense, Simon? Time to go for a swim in the new stream, Biomech. 4 days, then I join the nut house, Bricktop. I kept reading your name as Bricktop, but it's not, it's Bricktop. Why can't I build here? It's like perfectly flat. There is no slope. That is so bizarre. Your real name is Paul. Nice. Right, let's downgrade this to a 4-lane. Oh, stop snapping. Right, let's fix some line errors. Oh wait, this is a 3-lane as well. Three-lane, one-way road. think that's right. Hey, Leaky. I think we're doing fine. Apart from fixing lane arrows all evening, we're good. I think that's right. I hope it's right. 200k population is looking unlikely. Oh, we'll see about that. Well, we only need 10k. We've just built a massive residential block here. Take that long to get online. Okay, it's water. 2 options available, thank you, Bez. As soon as I can, Misty Miles, as soon as I can. And the problem is right now we have no demand for residents, so we might have to build commerce first. That will bring its own problems with industry. Baz elevated highway to 6 bridge. And the Baz elevated highway to 6 tunnel. You like flying to Earl's Cone and explain? Lol. Let's see. Let's grab these mods. We're trying some traffic mods in order to get more traffic flow better and make them drivers smarter. Let me try and find something here. Also install a pack. Well, I don't need it now, Captain Flint. What was that mod called? Parallel road tool. Parallel road to 1.3. I was supposed to easy draw parallel stacked roads. Right, let's restart the game. The bridge one doesn't look as nice, but you can make it nicer with Move It. Game restricts you to put a pillar right above another road. Yeah, the game is brilliant, but it has some really annoying restrictions. I'm just going to nip for a bio break. Back in a sec. I'm back. Alan Bowen, thank you for 20 months. Hope you can make it to TwitchCon. So do I, dude. It's all down to Parliament now. A leaky. The chair is a good streamer. Don't tell him. Always, Bob. Always. Right, where are we at? Let's have a look at Baz's roundabout. Ugh. Baz elevated highway to 6 tunnel. Baz highway to 6 bridge. This is where we hope the game will let me build it, right?
Ay, 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 ay.
S said I accidentally gave my wife glue instead of chapstick. She's not talking to me. Thank you, S said. To move the train line slightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like a small valley for the train to run through. Okay. Does anyone know how old that particular chair is? This one, I think I got it. I think this July might be 3 years, possibly 4. I think 3. But I don't 100% know. I think the seat cushion is not as good as it was, obviously, when it was new. You know, it's definitely lost some of its comfort from when it was brand new. It's doing okay, but I think I will probably get it changed at some point soon. But considering how many hours I've sat in it, it's nuts, really. So do I need to fix something here, Baz? I assume I do. No left turn there, maybe. Wrong one, you scumbag. Straight on. I take it this is a right turn only, isn't it? So rights there, straight ons. This should be a right turn only. Oh no, it shouldn't. Straight on, straight right, and right. I assume, Baz. I don't know. Okay, unpause. Oh, as if upgrading the road changes all the arrows? It's the same number of lanes. Why would it do that? Hmm. How can you donate with a soundbite? Oh, yeah, yeah. Just have a look at that page. Yeah, just do that. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Control Alt Delete, how you doing? So Baz, you don't have any 4-lane T-junctions, do you? Like 4-lane to 4-lane? You just have 6 to 6 and that kind of thing? Six to 4 without tunnel. 6-lane T. Have you got a 6-lane T with tunnel, Baz? Yeah, I know it is, Baz. I'm just talking about the 4-lane work I was doing before. I had to build a 6 to 4 and then downgrade it to a 4. Because you don't have a 4 to 4 T-junction. Like, basically, this junction over here, I had to build a 6 to 4 and then downgrade it and adjust it. You don't have that as a prefab. You have the 6-lane T with tunnel as well. Why can I not find it then? Baz 6-lane without T. Baz 6. E2 reliance on blueprints in Whiteland. That's how you get stuff done. Whiteland. I'm sure, you know, when you wanna buy a car, you don't insist that you're there to like assemble every nut, stitch every piece of leather. You just kind of go in and buy a car, don't you? The search engine is stupid. It should be the left one without a tunnel. Oh boy. Challenge confirmed. 6-lane wood tunnel, there he is. Slope too steep. Baz, is this the one that's like infinitely annoying to put down? I think it is. This is your unplaceable road, isn't it? Look, I can put it here. Just there. But nowhere else. I can put it here. But nowhere here. One sec, I had it. It went green there. It went green there. Is the ground flat? Looks pretty flat. Yeah. Yeah. Such a picky little junction, isn't it? I'm not gonna go down unless I'm on a super flat piece of ground. That's what this junction is. It's like a petulant child. Go on, I got it. Right, game on. It's there. You should rename it, Baz. You should rename it to like the Baz Picky 6 lane or something like that. I'm gonna upgrade this time before I change the arrows. Someone found the sound bites. Thank you, SC. Okay. Thank you, Bricktop. Again, blame again for not providing tunnels that adapt to terrain. It's just one of the many frustrations. One of the many frustrations is what it is. See, if we put commerce down here, I'm not convinced anybody will come shopping. I don't think this town's suddenly going to go, hey, let's go to that brand new shopping district on the other side of the map. Whiteland, 2 goldfish are in a tank. One says to the other, do you know how to drive this thing? That's really old. Thank you, Whiteland. I quite like the infrastructure. I like where it's all going here. Elevated highway to 6 bridge. Oh yeah, I've got to do the arrows.